Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, has he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles. It's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
Camargo picks it up cleanly. No problem here. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Lagares, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Juan Lagares goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Nothing for the Mets in the first, and after a break, the Braves swing the bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Ender.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's batting .412. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance to right itself. They can't continue to be playing from behind consistently right out of the gate.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Drilled to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The shortstop,
and the next in is Johan Camargo. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit.
batting 7.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 the count. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yoenis Cespedes goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Cano, as in don't you know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Donaldson is there. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Digging in, Michael Conforto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets go. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Right side. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he's safe. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. To Lowry at the bag. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. From the stretch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! two-run shot for Nick Markakis. Second home run early in the year, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The first baseman.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. This is line to left. Cespedes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Now batting.
So striding in, Tyler Flowers. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And that's taken for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Fouled off. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the line?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Ro. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Inciarte leads off first with 1 away. This is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Adam Duvall. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Lagares to the track, and it's gone. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lowry to play this one at short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler.
So digging in now, Tyler Flowers. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's a .333 hitter. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Camargo rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Here's a ball headed for left center, and that'll get over the head of Lowry at short. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one, 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Popped him up. Freeman over to his left, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitch.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is pulled into right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he
swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And 2, here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Lagares. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Striding in, Jed Lowry comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1 the count now. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 22.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 1-2 to Dominic Smith. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go out there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Still look. Robert Gesellman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and they get them both.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in, Kevin Gossman. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Go down quietly, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready now, Juan Lagares. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Popped up. Camargo is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher,
coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or he's going to drive the ball the other way?
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
Now batting.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or run.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he popped him up. Markakis coming on. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Pitch is popped up, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. Still looking up at a 13-0. Digging in now, Adam Duvall. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Settling in now, Johan Camargo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Duvall rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes is going back. Still going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues. Justin Wilson enters now. A mop-up roll as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that is off the wall.
Number 23.
The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Lagares is there. Let's see if they try it.
Now batting.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. To Lowry at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Dominic Smith starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton.
The right fielder, Keon Broxton.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Slow grounder to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher, who's doing all of the work himself. You get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Donaldson is over to take a look at it. A pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Guys, I've been...
He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
16-0 the final tonight. The Braves put on one of the better fireworks displays we've seen recently with 24 hits. Kevin Gausman wins his 3rd of the season.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Kevin Gausman won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets, 16-0. With the victory, it brought their win streak to 13. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-2. The Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they sank the visiting Buccos 11-6. They now have 6 straight victories. The Dodgers beat the Cardinals on the road 5-4. The Diamondbacks bested the visiting Padres 4-0. The Giants got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Toronto Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-3. The A's beat the O's in Baltimore 5-2. The Tigers hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Indians 4-3. The Mariners swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.